Up General Taylor. He'll give you an operational update, and then we'll get right to your questions. General?
Thanks, Mr. Kirby. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here and for really the important work that you're doing. We're all working around the clock right now. I know it's not easy, but I'm glad that absolutely we're in this together. I'm pleased to report that, our throughput has increased, and we continue to observe steady progress in Kabul. I'll run through some of those specifics here during that update. First, the military footprint in Kabul is approximately 5,800 total troops on the ground. Our mission to defend Kabul airport and evacuate people from Afghanistan as quickly and safely as possible continues. The airport remains secure. Evacuation flights are steadily increasing, and we are doing everything we can to maximize safe evacuations. In the past 24 hours, 15 C-17s arrived with several hundred more troops that allowed us to get to that 5,800 number, and also some supplies. As of 0300 Eastern EDT today, this morning, for the previous 24 hours, 16 C-17s and 1 C-130 departed Kabul. These flights contain nearly 6,000 passengers, including a couple hundred American citizens. Since August 14th, as the President noted earlier today, we have airlifted approximately 13,000 total evacuees during the operation. In total, since the end of July, the cumulative number of people moved out of Afghanistan is greater than 18,000. There are SIV applicants, at-risk Afghans who have worked alongside us throughout our time in Afghanistan, and other vulnerable Afghans, including women and children. Many of the flights leaving Kabul have stopped in designated safe havens and staging bases in Qatar and others, where State Department and military personnel are actively processing passengers for their follow-on flights to other destinations. We did pause flights earlier today leaving Kabul while we adjusted resources and personnel to ensure a temporary capacity issue at one of our stopover locations, although flight operations have resumed. And U.S. military flights to Qatar and other locations are departing Kabul as we speak right now. We are looking at additional locations for these initial flights to land. We're grateful for our allies, including Germany, where flights will land today, who are cooperating with us in this global effort. Aircraft availability is not an issue. We intend to maximize each plane's capacity. We're prioritizing the evacuation of people above all else, and we're focused on doing this as safely as possible with a great sense of urgency. We have not experienced any hostile acts since my last update. The troops on the ground are steadfast in an extremely dynamic environment. We see a tremendous amount of discipline, humanity, and professionalism in their mission. We continue to assess the operating environment and will aggressively address any threat to the mission. The safety and security of American citizens and service members, our partners who remain in Kabul alongside us, and the Afghan people is absolutely our top priority. I want to reinforce that we are focused on the mission of this great national importance. The massive effort is the result of teamwork and the tireless commitment of U.S. military to supporting the U.S. government around the world. Mr. Kirby.
Thank you, General. Okay.